Flying Wild Pack, it's Mama Bear! Ah, woo! Ow, 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 ow! Lord, tell me y'all can hear me. Can I get a witness? Y'all can hear me? Please, please tell me you can hear me. I'm begging you. Oh, yay! I need a thunderous round. I need a thunderous round of applause because sweet Jesus. Oh, yay. They can hear me. Yay. Good morning. I know. Hallelujah. 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 It's going to be one of those days right up in here, y'all. Good morning. Shazam. Axie. Shazam. Listen, y'all are so good to me. Thank you so much for your patience while I go through the craziness. My hair is clean this morning. It's not styled or anything. I'll have a stitch of makeup on. This is what Mama Bear looks like in the morning. This is probably why I'm not married. But, guess what? I fought my computer and I won. I fought my computer and I won. Bastard. Damn this computer. This is like craziness, y'all. There is a gremlin in my machine, which I have discovered. Word to the wise, for anybody that uses OBS, Open Broadcasting System, it's a multi-streaming thing. Let me just say that this little bastard, when you reboot, when you clear your history and you reboot your computer, oh my God, my hair's crazy. When you clear your cookies and you reboot blah, 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 there is some bizarre mechanism in this thing, at least on my computer, that will, it resets the settings. Anyway, just so you know, only because I've had a few people write me and ask about what broadcasting junk I use and whatever. And anyway, that's the story. So here's the other story this morning. Again, thank you so much for your patience on Wednesday. Wednesday just went like this. That was Wednesday. Nothing I did, nothing I said. The Titanic just went down. There was nothing I could do to write the Titanic. So all I could do the rest of the day is say, I'm the king of the world, and try to look for more glaciers. It was unbelievable. So look what I have. What? I know, sexy, right? From my NutriBullet. It is my 0 sugar, 0 fat, not true. I did put half and half in it this morning. So it is Frappuccino Friday. I hope that you all are having a Frappuccino too. And I gotta tell you, Fridays are supposed to be all about love. I know, Gail, I'm back. Yes. So, tower moment on Wednesday. Girl, it wasn't a moment, Kimberly. It was an all-day thing. It was an all-day event, all day, every day. It was something else. So anyway, okay. Here, they are very, very, very good. Hey, Brandy. Magical Friday. Yes. So let's talk about, Brandy, it's so weird that you bring that up. I know, right? Ooh, what's MCT oil? Ma Web. What is MCT oil? I don't know about that junk. That's what we say down here in the South. I don't know nothing about that junk. Okay, so thank you so much to Teapot. She and Amy, man, when my ship is lifting to the left, and Tanya, thank you to Tanya Poss, when my ship is lifting to the left, they're like, no, and they try to help it get upright. But medium. There's a triglyceride for mediums? What does it help you connect with the other side better or something? It directly connects your chain even better to the other side? I'll be here all week. Bum, bum, cha, ha, cha, cha, cha. Get it? Medium, chain, never mind. If you have to explain a joke, it's not funny. It was funny to me. Anyway, so, yeah. Y'all, a lot is going on in this world, and this has been like a super crazy, over-the-top, I love you too, Lily, a super crazy, over-the-top week of, for those of you that give readings, do readings, I know, but hey, Amy Pittman, you got to get rid of those yellow jackets in your yard. They stung poor Jeremy on the top of his head. The same guy that helps me out, y'all, helps Amy out in her yard. And the yellow jackets over there are kind of like the sound in my dang computer. Anyway, so they just have a mind of their own. Wow, good morning, Sayo. How are you? I'm really great. Thank you for asking. Yes, you can ask whatever you want. I'm not going to guarantee to answer it, because if you're going to ask me to psych out on you psychically, no. The answer is no. That's not what I'm doing today. I love you, and I love that you're here, and welcome, welcome, but no. If you're going to ask me a question about anything else, yes, go right ahead. I know, at least I didn't do the small, medium, at large joke. That joke's been way too overdone. And now I'm out of hand lotion. The Naked Bee. All right, apparently the Naked Bee has absolutely, literally nothing left. Okay, so let me tell you guys something. Wait, was told to go to my room by I was told to go to my room by my guide yesterday, which meant, ooh, the salt cave in Woodstock? Like a toilet plunger on my third eye. I'm never going to unsee that. I'm never going to unsee that visual. Oh, it's okay. There's no rules, Sayo. I'm not admonishing you. Listen, there's no rules here at all. At all. Oftentimes I stay on what I say I'm going to do. Like Fridays are supposed to be all about love. And it is going to be about love, but in a really different kind of way, which actually, Sayo, as I tap into your energy, just let me tell you just very quickly, Sayo, I would really highly recommend that you watch today, because there's something about you feeling trapped. It's tough for you to move forward. You're a little bit timid, maybe not as, not forceful, but maybe not as confident as you could be in pretty much all area of your life. And so, Sayo, Sayo, daylight come every... Okay, every time I see your name, Sayo, I'm going to start singing that now. Anyway, this whole day is going to be about freedom, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I know, C. Canuel, that's why I don't make rules, because if I can't follow them, I'm not really expecting anyone else to follow mine. So there you go. So you feel like dying, but I'm loving this stream. Seriously. Okay, so Sayo, let me just say something to you. When people tell me that they feel like dying, I take that very seriously. So please don't be over dramatic if you are being over dramatic. But if you're not being over dramatic, I'm just going to tell you, we can get through anything in life. So nothing in life is worth dying for. Well, that's a whole nother metaphysical conversation. Like, I would die for my family. I would die for animals, because you're not really dead. You're just transitioning to another life, and who the heck knows what's going to happen in this next life. And listen, on the other side, great googly moogie. It looks like a lot of fun to me. But anyway, all right, so here we go. Oh my God, your initials are ARC. That's fantastic. Oh, also, please, y'all, don't let me forget to give away some ARCs today. I actually am going to give away 3 ARCs today. And the reason I'm going to do that is I've got some of the first edition that are left. And I want to give those away. And there are a couple typos in them, and a couple of them here and there might have little white flecks on the side, or you'll see. And it's not all of them. It's just some of them. But anyway, I'm going to give away 3 ARCs today. So what I also will say to that is, I love you all that are out of the contiguous United States. And I want you to have equal opportunity, but it is $45 to ship overseas now. It is unbelievable. So I will kindly ask, you are very, very welcome to win a deck. They are worth $55. It is a $55 gift to you, but I will ask that you send me the money for shipping. So if you want me to, if you are who wins, but you are out of the country, I love you, and I'm going to ask that you pay shipping. So all that being said, rather than making you ineligible. So, oh, Sheila, you have one from the first. Yay, I love it. Okay, let me tell you guys what's been happening, and then we're going to jump right into the readings, because this week, I don't know what's going on out there in the world. You all that are, am I going to be doing an on-camera today? Gail, you can't see me? Hey, Teapot, will you ask Gail if Gail says she's asking me if I can do an on-camera, which leads me to conclude, Tazzy Cat, I don't, uh, I don't know. I'll have to look. Do, on the mythical expansion packs, do you have, let me know if you have the other 3 packs. And if you do, and you just need the mythical expansion, I think I can pull those. I think I have those in some of the just extra decks laying around. But, but, uh, but I do for sure have the whole pack of the expansion packs, which has all 4 of the expansion packs in one deck. Oh, you have the other 3. Okay, Tazzy Cat, so email me please, howl@wildpackwisdom.com. Howl, H as in ah-woo! HOWL at wildpackwisdom.com. And remind me that you need just the mythical deck, and I just let me just say yes, I'll get you a mythical deck, girl, or gentleman, or whomever you are. So all right, all that being said, let me tell you guys what's gone on this week. And I mean, there is not one, and I mean not one conversation I've had this week, not one, that didn't involve, forgot to turn my other light on so I could see, that did not involve somebody feeling trapped, chained, in prison, stuck, but not stuck like I'm in a decision-making mode, but literally like their hands were tied and tied behind their back and they were in chains. What do you all know about what Mama Bear thinks about freedom? It's the whole reason I do what I do. A liking I will go, a liking I will go, hi-ho the dairy-o, a liking I will go. Dawn, you're hilarious. Good morning. Yeah, I have never liked feeling like I'm being backed into a corner, and it's not about me. It's not. It really is not. But I really do believe that probably the better part of my sacred mission in this life is to help other people be free from whatever they are feeling trapped or someone is trying to trap them from, so on and so forth. And let me just say this. Some years ago, I gave a reading to a gal, and I kept seeing her in a prison. So I did my normal thing. I said, "Ma'am, do I have your permission to give you very personal messages if something deeply personal's come up?" She said, "Yes." I said, "There is no judgment in my office. Unless I see you having harmed someone just to harm them, but in particular animals or children or older people, or really just anybody that you just intended to harm because you're a jerk, there's no judgment in my office. And I have several messages for you, but it does involve you having been imprisoned." And I said, "Are you okay with talking about you being in prison?" Now, in my mind, my Bernadette mind, I didn't give the story a chance to unfold. I saw a prison and instantaneously assumed it was the big house, the pokey, a prison, a jail. I learned my lesson. It wasn't that. She had been held captive in her basement by her husband for over a year until they finally found her. That's prison, right? Okay. So all of that being said, it was one of the more intense readings I've ever had in my life, I've ever given. And it changed me forever. It changed me as a reader, it changed me as a healer, it changed me as a writer, it just changed me. And so this week, I started to see the pattern again in everything, even random conversations. Okay, I have never watched Cutthroat Chef. I'm just really not interested, even if it's supposed to be a fun show. And if you guys have never seen it, it's Alton Brown, who I love, but I don't know how much I love him after this. But I was guided to watch Cutthroat Chef this week. I've avoided it for years. It just didn't look like a thing to me. But I was told literally over the weekend, you have to watch this show. I don't like it. Now, I love the creativity that these people can come up with when, there's like an auction and another chef buys an X-Acto knife and they have to cut everything in that cooking challenge with a X-Acto knife instead of their chef's knives. It's really cool to see the sheer brilliance and the ingenuity of these people. But I do not like how they bid against each other and they deliberately sabotage each other, because you know what? It's not all in good fun at all. They mean it. They want to take you out. And I have a fundamental problem with that. That's me. But I should have known. I should have seen it coming, because come Monday morning, come the readings, come the conversations, all week long, it's been about people being in prison, being trapped, being held hostage, even if it was through their own head trip that they're on, or through their own whatever. So, that said, okay, there seems to be an entire whole conversation going on over here because the first thing I see when I look over is Gypsy Nana, don't men realize that we outnumber them? This is not a man versus woman thing or vice versa. But yeah, this poor old gal, wow. And I've known her for a long time now. And if there was ever a Survivor song out there, she's the one. She is the one, this gal. So, all that said, hold on. Zero sugar frappuccinos make everything better. Okay, so that said, here's what we're doing today. I'm answering questions. That's it. But I'm only answering questions as regards something that you want to be free of, or feel free to do, or anything. But it's got to involve setting yourself free. Don't ask me any other questions. I will not answer them. I love you. I do. And on another day, I'll answer them. But that's not today. Today, it has to be only about freedom. And also, let me just say that I don't know this for a fact, but I suspect there are any number of people, probably I'm going to paint with a really wide brush. I've got to believe each of us is being held back by something, even if it's in our own head, our own whatever. I'm not free of sugar yet. I don't have a freedom from sugar. That's my never-ending break the chains that bond me, or the bond. You know what I'm saying. But that said, ooh, Ma, you pulled the shark this morning. That makes sense. Oh, okay. So, you know what, Jacqueline Hepler, you bring a really, really good, you gave me a really good idea. Thank you. So Jacqueline has asked what the animal for freedom from fear, animal for freedom from fear of expression. It might be different for everybody, depending on the day and the pull. But I will just tell you off the top of my head, one of the best helpmates for that in terms of spirit totem power animals is the frog, who worldwide, their symbolism through pretty much every culture that I could find, they are enduring symbols of singing your soul song, of being free to be who you are, sound like you sound, and that. Now, the other helpmate I can tell you is, of course, birds. Especially songbirds. Again, their symbolism and their meaning worldwide is very much about singing your soul song and being who you are, and all that kind of thing. However, when you say fear of expression. Now, let me tell you something else, you guys. May not be what y'all showed up for today, and I sorry, not sorry, because I know that it's supposed to be. That's why I just go with the flow, whatever spirit tells me, because I know, I trust. It's supposed to be that at that moment. That said, okay, wonder and see her without her glasses. Oh, this is what I look like without my glasses, and literally not one stitch of makeup on, nothing. I did put my Burt's Bees renewal cream on this morning, and I washed my hair and I blew dry my hair, but that's it. This is me, y'all. So when we go on a retreat and I come stumbling out in the mornings, this is what you're gonna see. So that being said, specificity, y'all. The other name of the game this week was about intention and specificity of intention. So for instance, Jacqueline Hepler, when you are asking about an animal, a spirit guide, a tarot card, an animal spirit guide, or whatever, to help you break the bonds, to be free from your fear of expression. Okay, what kind of expression? Your expression of anger, your expression of love, your expression of you want to sell your artwork, you want to present your artwork to the world, that kind of expression. You're a musician, you want to present that kind of expression. Y'all, for real, you have got to, that sounds so spiritual and so elevated and like a teacher, doesn't it? Y'all, for real, if you want specific results, you must ask specific questions and take specific action. That said, so I don't know, Jacqueline, what kind of expression you want to remove your fear from expressing. So for you, I'm going to ask the universe, the spirit guides, to whatever your expression is that you want to be free of fear from expressing, that this is the right moment for you, the right animal for you in that moment, right? Okay. And this is why all is always well in the world of animals. Okay, Jacqueline. So the tarot card that these Hotzenbirds are associated with are the Lovers. And in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, which is what I use, or excuse me, not use, what I work with, what supports me in my journey as a teacher and a healer and a reader, it is all about the perfect union. And that doesn't, it's sacred union. And yes, that can be romance, but honestly, I have a romance with frappuccinos. I have a romance with my animals. I have a romance with my house. I have a, it's all about what you are having a romance with, that it is sacred and it is just perfect in every way. Perfect for you in every way and perfect for the other party in every way. That doesn't mean it would be perfect for somebody else. That said, then the whole point of this is, that's the traditional, those are the tarot card meanings of this particular Lover's card, right? The Lover's tarot card. And the reason that the Hotzen wanted to be, because I'd never heard of them before I started making the arc. Never heard of them. They're indigenous to South America and only South America. They're not even really birds. Scientists are not exactly sure what they are, but they're not exactly birds, but they're bird-like. So they're in the bird category. And they are called the stink bird because the smell that they emit is apparently some kind of funk, like truly funky. And it's kind of, well, it's actually like the Two of Cups in my deck. The reason warthogs wanted to be the Two of Cups is you got to love them warts and all if it's going to be real love. You got to love yourself warts and all if it's going to be real love. And you've got to love your mate even when they have morning breath, when they stink up the joint with their actions, words, deeds, or their morning breath, right? Okay. So your freedom from expression for you in particular, Jacqueline, maybe it is that you have a fear of expressing yourself vocally. In which case, what did I say before we even drew a card? Birds are overall, like frogs across the world, they are very much associated with freeing your voice, speaking your truth, singing your soul song, not someone else's, but yours. Now, that said, when I step into your energy, Jacqueline, I think you call it fear of expressing yourself. But I'm watching pages click by me, and when I watch pages click by me, what that means is, okay, here's the overarching question, but really the root of it is here. And I'm being taken pages back, and what I see is there's a deep shame in you that when you think you're wrong, or you've been called out for being wrong, or somewhere along the way you came to feel like being wrong about something was going to get you punished. Hold on, I'm not even caught up in the chat. I don't even know if Jacqueline has answered me. Hold on, Jacqueline, I don't know if you've answered me, but somewhere along the way, you're there is deep shame and a fear of being punished for being wrong. And that's really when that's the fear. And so the Hotzenbird, the lover's card, is going to help you get over that. Ah, got it. Okay, you're right. Taking me to my child. Okay, that makes sense, Jacqueline. So um, all of that said, it, the 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 way that these animals will help you, the way that these birds will help you is this. Um, in class this last week, uh, I explained an observation that I've observed in classes over the years I've been teaching, and that my opinion is this: when we can't get past a fear we have of presenting ourselves fully in the world. Now, in class, it was about being able to receive and deliver specific evidential messages, psychic messages, or shamanic journey messages to one of the other people in class. And on any different day, it could be anything different. Let's say that you want to be a baker. Let's say that you want to be a dentist. Let's say that you want to be a plumber. Let's say that you want to be whatever it is that you want to be, right? Okay. Right now, I'll give you for instance, right now in India, and I only know this because I have any number of really, really good friends in India, or who are Indians and live here. There is a huge movement in their younger population, and I mean huge. They they don't want to they don't want to be doctors and lawyers and engineers. They don't want to do that. And in their country, because that's been the way out for many, many years for their children, Indian parents really, really lean heavily, not all of them, but a good majority of them lean very heavily on their children to become engineers or physicians of some kind. Lawyers is like a way distant, but that's it, because that's been the way out. But they're rebelling against it. If they want to be a chef, if they want to be a stock market broker, if they want to be an actor, if they want to be a singer, if they want to be whatever, they are really rebelling. And there's a big shift in all kinds of stuff over in India from that and many, many reasons, right? But here's the thing. So all that said, the whole point of this is, in class, what I told them was, you should have seen the look on some people's faces. It's the same look I get every class when I say this, because I say it in every class. When you are not receiving messages, when you can't receive messages and you think you've got a block, yes, you do. You have a block. It's called selfishness. That takes people aback. And this is for, even though Jacqueline's reading started this off, this really is for everybody. And what that means is this. Whatever it is that you are called to express in this world, whatever of yourself is the expression that you want to be, to experience, to have, to present in this world, my opinion is, it's only my opinion, opinions are not facts, we don't come into this world only for ourselves, just to experience things for ourselves. That's why they're called soul contracts, because we agree with our soul group on the other side that we're going to come in and play these roles in this lifetime, not just for what we're going to learn and experience, but from how our playing this role can help them learn and experience, right? So if you've incarnated to be a florist, I don't know why that popped into my mind. Somebody out there wants to be a florist or is a florist. Somebody's got something to do with flowers out there. This is for sure to you. Okay, gotcha, Jacqueline. So all of that said, let's say that your parents were like, a florist, or you came to it later in life. At 40, you decided you wanted to be a florist, and your husband or wife or partner or best friend goes, a florist? They don't even have to say anything about why they think it's ridiculous or they're shocked or whatever that you want to be a florist. A florist? That might put you in fear. That might stop you from expressing yourself fully. Well, what if the flowers that you make somebody else feel better at someone's funeral? Or what if the flowers that you put together are the flowers that someone brings to a proposal? What if the flowers, the bouquets, the arrangements that you make, what if? Because let's face it, why do we buy flowers? Why do we give flowers? There's no such thing as just cuz. Just cuz. I just got you something just cuz. No, you didn't. You got somebody something because you love them. That's it. You care about them. So you just got them something. Being a florist every day in every way is your support for the world of helping people express their feelings, their cares, their concerns, their emotions. Whether it's to support somebody in a time of grief. Y'all, let me tell you something. I just had some work done in my house, as Amy will attest to. I love it. Other people will look at me and go, when are you going to grow up? But one of the things that I realized was, oh, I can have fresh flowers now because I have 7 cats. Now, it sounds like I'm the crazy cat woman, and I'm not. And Amy will attest to, my house does not look, feel, or smell like I even have 1 cat, much less 7. But I've never really been able to have fresh flowers because those huckleberries get up in it, they knock them over, they chew them, whatever. But guess what? I can now put a vase in a place where they can't reach it. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. Oh, that's why I have thumbs and you don't. So, I'm going to have fresh flowers now. But if you want to be a florist, basically what you've done is show up in the world to help people express themselves and support each other and love each other. Be the dang florist. Let's say that you want to be a mechanic. I just had this conversation with somebody a few months back, but honestly, I again changed my life. This old boy nobody comes in for a reading anymore. I was doing only online calls before COVID made it cool, because there was just no reason at that point for me to have an office. It didn't make sense. So this old boy got a reading somewhere out in the Midwest. Absolutely not a likely candidate. Tats, biker, trucker type. Not the kind I usually see in my office. And he was feeling really low because apparently in his family, everybody is a professional. They've got some kind of degree. they're in khakis, blah, blah, blah. And he's a grease monkey. And he had hit a point in his life where he was like, I might have made the wrong decision. I just am feeling very badly, like I'm a low achiever, I this, I that. And literally he wanted a reading to know what his soul's purpose is. I just looked at him and I was like, okay, so, all right. He's supposed to be a grease monkey. That literally is his sacred contract. You know why? Because while he's got a brother who's some kind, the brother is an actuary, one of the highfalutin people that sit around and figure out how to save companies money. Like an insurance company's actuary. They gather all the data, they analyze the data, they look for the trends, and they figure out how to tell the insurance company how to get the most bang for their buck based on people die or they get sick or this much incidence of cancer, this much incidence of this much incidence of that. Then they give it a, a financial score, blah, 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 blah. And I just looked at this guy and I was like, he was so disappointed that he was like, well, did I do something wrong in another life? Am I paying off karma? And I'm like, paying off karma for what? And he goes, well, I just feel like I haven't been successful. And I said, well, psychically, what I'm being told is that you own your own garage. I do. And I'm like, and I'm being shown it's a really good, really successful, financially successful garage because you adhere to excellent quality. You're honest. You require your mechanics to be honest. Everything is above board. And you charge what you think is fair. Not what you think the market will bear or whatever, but what you think is fair. He said, yes, that's true. And I said, okay. But you've got a brother-in-law who's an actuary. Let's examine this for a minute. You are in a profession that people are already adversarial against because there are lots of mechanics out there in garages that charge ridiculous and tell you things are wrong with your car or your truck or whatever that are not so they can make more money. And you don't do that. So you're ethical. That's number one. Number two. When was the last time that a dad came in or a mom came in and got new tires put on their teenager's car? Well, I have that every week, he said. I said, okay, so now you're saving lives because you're ethical. Your garage is going to do it right. And when they're a teenager and they trust you, that when they send their teenager out on the road with the tires that you put on, nothing's going to go wrong. That kid's not going to, you can't promise they're not going to blow a tire, but it's not going to come flying off. And you didn't put crappy tires on there that are retreads or whatever that are unsafe anyway. You didn't not balance them correctly. You did everything you needed to do, should have done, you did, you go over and above. And so they trust that their child's safety, they trust you with that. You're saving lives. Whereas your brother-in-law is sitting in an ivory tower. How can I help this company screw the public to make more money instead of taking care of their health? Who would you want to be? I said, and I would bet you a dime to a donut, you may not, in your mind, you may not make as much as this person does, but I don't think you really know their finances, and I don't think you can really say. I said, have you ever been able to see their books, their family financials? No. I said, then how do you know you're not making way more money than this person? Well, they live in this kind of house and they have this kind of car and whatever. And I said, and I would love to see their credit card debt. They have 3 children. I'd love to see their credit card debt. I know what actuaries make. I do. And I know what the wife, whatever. Okay. What I'm saying, y'all, is today is the expression of love. It's Friday. Hold on. I gotta have a frappuccino. Fridays are ruled by Venus. Not true. Oof. I don't remember. Is it Venus? Yeah. Fridays are ruled by Venus? Yes, because Mondays are the moon. Fridays are ruled by Venus. It's about love. So here's what this long story is trying to tell y'all. Whatever expression that you feel trapped from making, whatever expression you feel like you cannot make in this world, come at it from a place of love, of not just helping yourself, but helping others. because there are very few things, very few professions, very few jobs, very few actions we take in life that are purely just for us. And I would argue that if you're a conscious liver, if you're a conscious human, you know that every single thing you think, say, or do affects every single other thing rolling around in this universe, because everything you think, say, and do is an electrical current. It's science. It goes out of your vessel and it goes out into the world. And that electricity is rolling around out there. And you can either send, and it comes back to you. You live in that big old ball of electricity. That's why when people are like, can't get past themselves, the most inflammatory thing you can do is say, well, you got to get over it, or you've got to move past it, or you've got to heal it. And, and, and it's a machination of your mind. It's a machination of your emotions. It's this, it's that. They think that you're saying they think you're kicking them while they're down. You're saying it's all my fault. No, that is not what Spirit is saying. What Spirit is saying is no one can liberate you but you. There isn't a doctor, there isn't a medication, and I am not a medical professional, but you are the only one that can liberate you. However you need to go about it, well, that's going to be different person to person, but you're the only one that can liberate you. So that is a very long answer to Jacqueline's short question, but for those of you that are having fear expressing yourself, Jetta Joe, Teapot, can you hear me? Come in, Teapot. Can you hear me, Teapot? And a few of you others. If you are having a challenge expressing yourself, I would invite you to realize that you are withholding a great gift to this world. And that's selfish. Now, that's an inflammatory thing to say. Yes, I know that. I do. Shoot me. Sue me. It's true, though. And when we get over it and realize that we've got to love what we're doing so much, or we've got to love others so much, that we are willing to face our fears and show up in this world as we wanted to show up when we came in, you'll experience a freedom like, I don't have any words for it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any words for it. So there you have it. Sid who, but when you're expressing is not going to work, what to do? You don't know that it's not going to work, Sid he. That's a judgment. That's a judgment. Unless you can prove that it's not going to work, and if it's not going to work, then I would suggest to you that you're trying to potentially manipulate other people or get them to do what you think they should do or what they want to do or what you want them to do. Okay, Peter, you're making my case for me. You say, I'm not being selfish. I love what I'm doing, helping others, but they are always willing to do evil when we are protected, but it's just why we suffer. No, that is patently untrue. Why we suffer is, just for instance, you believe that people are always willing to do evil. That is not true. Trust me, I'm a triple Scorpio. I would argue that there are very few people on this earth that are more cynical than I am. I would argue that. But I don't choose to be that way. So I choose a different way because it sets me free. Okay, there we have it. All right, so I'm going to go back up and I'm going to find, now that I just preached for an hour, I didn't really, y'all. It really was part of the reading. And if you listen, for any of you that resonated with all that blah, 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 here's the Hotzen bird. It is the Lover's card. I promise you, if you will just read everything you can about the Hotzen bird as a spirit, totem, and power animal, or just the bird itself, and as the Lover's card from lots of different places and spaces, I'm telling you, it will be helpful to you. Okay, let me find another, while I'm sipping my thingy. Let me find another question. Melissa Emmert, if you're still listening, vultures are very stinky too, and they are beautiful and amazing birds. I have been fascinated with vultures and condors since I was a kid. I never saw a vulture I didn't love. I just love them. They really speak to me, and they are the most gentle, truly gentle, smart birds. They get such a bad rap. Oh, let me just say this. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. I wasn't sure I was going to do it. I'm taking a big leap. I'm going to do it. This may be my downfall on YouTube, but I'm going to do it. So I read this morning, because it came across my Facebook feed. I stay out of the news. I can't stand the news. I have trusted allies, family and friends that tell me the news that they know that I should know and I need to know. The rest of it I don't want to know about. It just, I can't take it. But this morning in my Facebook feed, a bunch of people shared, yay! Biden passed the Service Animal Dogs for Veterans bill. And now there's a whole thing where it's this whole thing about veterans and service dogs if they have PTSD, and they can breed them and train them and this, them, and that, them. I didn't get into the whole thing. And my heart sank to my toes. It did. Here's why. Before anybody jumps on me about not being supportive of veterans, or before anybody jumps on me for saying that I support war, no one knows what I think politically. I don't talk about it. We don't have those conversations on my channel. I am not interested. However, I do say that I am in absolute respect and honor those men and women, whatever gender you identify with or not, that truly go into the service to help defend our country. I dream of a day where there's no need for war. There's really no need for it now. It's a total illusion. I dream of a day where living things do not have to consume each other to live. Yes, even plants. Because if you're a conscious person, you know that plants have a consciousness. That is a scientific fact. Look it up. But unfortunately, we do live in a time and a space and a place and a dimension where, were it not for the military, and this is in all countries, things could be a lot worse. They could be a lot worse. So I'm always in great awe and respect, and I would do anything to help a service person who truly went into the service, not to get a free college ride, but went in to do service and did indeed serve and did indeed get any kind of injured. I really think it's incumbent upon our country to do as much as we can to support them. But now we're offering up another animal as a slave. We're taking away the freedom of whatever animal to give to somebody who may or may not treat animals well. What? I lost my mind. I lost my mind. So I am saying it right here out loud. I am so bothered by that bill. Not because I don't want to help veterans. I do. In every day, in every way, if your intention in serving this country was to serve others. If it was to get a free college ride and you got injured or you got PTSD, well, I'm sorry for you, but I'm sorry. You could have made a different choice. You knew the risks. You could have made a different choice. But enslaving more animals and giving them again to people who will potentially harm them, and you got to know there are people out there who will go money, and they will start getting those dogs, breeding those dogs, half-ass training those dogs, treating them badly. It is unbelievable. Dammy Gold, scammer, Bo Bammer, you're blocked. You may consider giving them a reading. Kiss my you-know-what. Y'all, I'm sorry. I know I'm being vulgar up here and here this morning, but I am being me. I am being the most southern version of me, because that's the freedom fighter in me. So, that said. Okay, Sayo, you're killing me with all of these questions. You know what's going on today, and you keep asking these questions. You're pushing. Stop doing that and listen, and you're going to learn something, and it's going to be helpful to you. Okay, Emma, I've seen your question too. Emma, that's not how it's happening this morning, and I'm not doing mediumship this morning. I am very sorry your Nan passed, but she's not gone. She's still there, and I know you feel lost, but I'm not doing mediumship this morning. And I'm telling you, if you're in this reading this morning, you're supposed to be hearing these things. So that is what I'm saying. I am sure somebody's going to get a hold of this on YouTube. I don't ever talk about controversial things. I just want to stay away from the controversy. I'm just not interested. But I am also not interested in a whole new way to enslave animals and force them into being potentially mistreated, used for a profit machine. I'm just not interested. Again, I'm very interested in supporting veterans who have been harmed in the line of duty, as long as their intention was truly to serve this country. I actually support them. When I say I support animals, I always mean animals and human animals. There are all kinds of projects out there, like, say, the Wounded Warrior Project. There are all kinds of veteran things that I support, but not this. Not at all. I'm bothered. But anyway, I'm getting back up on reading. So, all of that said. So, Kimberly, don't get me started on the horse business. I grew up in Ocala, Florida, y'all. I know things about the horse business you don't ever want to know. And I never wanted to know them, because you cannot unsee what you see. This is why I don't support the horse business in any way at all. At all. Of all of the creatures in this world that demonstrate wild freedom, strength, beauty, they are majestic. Horses teach us how to be majestic. Don't get me started on the horse business. I have made my share of enemies in the horse business. I've lost all manner of clients because of my take on the horse business, and good for me. I'm doing the work I'm supposed to do. Okay, that said, Cheryl, I got some stuff stuck in my craw today. Actually, it's every day. I just choose to show up and be, I choose to show up and be who I am, because I really am a lighthearted, let's look at the better side of this, let's look at the sunny side of this. Everything is a Disney World, right? And it really is in my reality, but that does not make me unaware of the darkness and the underbelly of this world. Y'all, I'm a triple Scorpio. It's the thing I see first. But this is so perfect for you guys. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Listen, y'all. If you go to your totem animal, which is your zodiac sign, what's the animal that you were born under in Western astrology? If you're from a different part of the world, it can still be Western astrology or Chinese astrology or Celtic or Indian, Vedic astrology or whatever. But that's who you are at your core. At my core, I am a triple Mars energy. That means I'm always ready for a fight. I am always ready to lead the army. I'm always ready to lead the battalion. Fortunately, in this life, I chose to fight for animals, for injustice against them, cruelty against them, enslavement of them. I don't care for it. And that's what I pledge to do. And that's what I do in the way that I do it. So just because I don't show up and blah about this stuff, it's the first time ever. I've been on YouTube for a year now. It's the first time ever. And it'll probably be another year or 2 or 3 or 4 before I rail on like this. But if we want to talk about freedom, and we do, I know we do, because of everything that happened this week, we've got to address things like this. Because if we're not free, how are we going to help others be free? You know what I'm saying? How would I know I'm a Pisces from India? Oh my God, a Pisces from India. That's my dream husband right there. A Pisces from India. It's perfect. Okay, that said. All right, I'm moving on. We're done. We're done preaching. Thank you. Ha ha ha! You're very sweet. Oh my God, Blessings Tarot Reader. Are you kidding me? Blocked. Okay. Y'all, please tell me I don't have to know. Please tell me I don't have to know. I don't have to tell you guys about the scammers in the comments. They went away for a while. Now they're back. And now they're back from outer space. They just walked in with that dumb look upon their face. They should have changed their stupid rap. Okay. Angel Heart, all animals are telepathic. You know what? This is not even possible. This is not even possible. And yet it's true. Wait till I show you this. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got to give away some decks. Okay. Let me give away 2 decks right now. Okay. You didn't see. Okay. The other day, y'all. Tanya pinged me on Facebook. She's like, hey, we could see the card in your glasses, dork. I was like, oh my God. So here is a card. I am giving a deck away. Now, be clear, I'm giving away it was the first printing. The book is not the expanded book. You may or may not, might be some little white nubs on the cards. There are a couple of typos. Other than that, it's flawless, it's perfect, it's brand new, and I'm shipping it to you for free. That is a $60 value. Anyway, again, if you're in another country, I would love to send you a deck, and I will also ask that you pay the shipping. So, all that being said, here is what this, you're going to tell me what this animal is or what the card is about. Axie, Swan, no. Scorpion, 9 of Wands, no. Panda, no. Beaver, no. Coyote, no. All right, listen, you guys, take a breath. You've got to breathe and see what you are seeing. Go with what you're feeling. Feel free to express the very thing that you are feeling, seeing, hearing. Reading, please. Hello, Katina. Katina, welcome. Yes, I'm great. How are you? Axie, look. What does that mean, Axie, look? What does that mean? Nope. Nope. Earth energy is way too broad, woo-wooology. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. All right, listen, y'all. You're just taking pot shots. Lion. Nope. 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 All right, listen, you guys are all empaths. How does this card make you feel? Are you up high? Are you down low? Are you in the water? Where are you? What element are you seeing? What direction are you seeing? How does this card make you feel? Nope. You felt a bear or a wolf. Eel. Okay, Axie, you're feeling water. No. Nope. Emily Ackerman feels like a smaller animal, maybe 2 of them brown or gray. I feel maybe on the ground. Okay, Emily, I'll take smaller animal, maybe 2 of them brown or gray. I mean, you don't win with that, but it's a mountain reflecting on water. Dawn. Nope. Forest has a burrow. Nope. Scarabs. Nope. You guys keep going. You'll work through every card in the deck. Stephine, air. What does that mean, air? Two of Cups. No. Laura Garrigan. No. Ups and downs. Okay. Specific questions yield specific results. Ask to be shown specifically what is in this card that Bernadette is holding at this moment, in this reality, in this dimension. Just put it to the universe like that. Cece, two birds. What does that mean? Little C, big C, two birds. What does that mean? Little C, big C. Haven't you won like 50 decks already? Okay, for now, I'm gonna give it to Little C, big C because she's right. Two birds. It's the pigeon. Now, what's fascinating is, yeah, got it. Okay. Little C, big C, two birds. Got it. Okay. It is two birds. And why I'm like, oh my gosh, this has to do with today. Holy cowabunga. All right, here we go. We've already talked about birds being a great animal to help us express ourselves. Okay? And Luann, you're right, but Little C, Big C already won. So Little C, Big C, email me at howl@wildpackwisdom.com, howl@wildpackwisdom.com, and I will send you a deck. Okay. But we're sitting here talking about nurturing things and, you know, all the things that might have happened to us in our childhood or along the way or whatever that made us afraid of whatever. And we're here talking about if we're really going to get rid of our fears, our focus has to be more on helping others than on our fear of being right or wrong or being seen or not heard or punished or demeaned or whatever. The love has to be greater than the fear. And until the love is greater than the fear, you ain't going nowhere. That's it. You ain't going nowhere. So you got to go. You got to get on, if I can get through my email. You've got to get on the stick, y'all. Okay, wonderful. All right, I'm going to give away one more deck. To help you all out, please ask, oh, when will I have first sex? If you have to honestly ask, that's going to be a much longer time than you might, oh crap. That's going to be a much longer time than you might imagine. Oops. Hold on, y'all. I got to block this person. Oh, how did I do that? How did I not do that? Oh, God. Oh, I've done this wrong. Okay. So, Dawn. Yes, it had a mountain on the other side. There is always somebody around to comfort you as long as you let them in. Y'all, when I tell you I did stand-up comedy, I really do mean it. I really do mean it. I really did. And for a long time, I was trying out this thing where I wanted my stage name to be Anaconda. I told y'all I was sarcastic once upon a time in my life. It's not that I don't think it now. I don't feel the urge to be cantankerous. I felt the urge to be cantankerous and combative when I was younger. Triple Scorpio. What can I tell you? Oof. Christina De La Torre, with your permission, I will send lots of healing energy and animals to help you if you're okay with that. Spine surgery, girl. In this room makes a lot. All right, here we go. Here's what I want you guys to ask. I want you to ask whatever it is you believe in on the other side, which is yourself, really, to show you the specific animal, the specific card, the specific information about the card that Bernadette is holding at this moment, in this time, in this reality. No, it is not a groundhog. You're reaching. Christina, do you have a particular love of big cats? Christina De La Torre, please type in if you have a specific love of large cats. You wrote about your spine thing. You wrote about your spine thing, and I saw big cats. And in particular, nope. All of that's a big nope. I'm gonna sip Frappuccino while you guys think about this card. Nope. Come on, y'all, you're reaching. Lisa, no, it's not a mermaid. Nope. Black Panther perspective. Nope. It's not a coyote either. Peter, where are you? You need to be guessing on this. Aw, I love you, Emily Ackerson. I think you should take the day off work. Ooh, I get to challenge Dawn on something. Yesterday is not gone forever, and it is not set in stone. It is not unchangeable. That is not true. And I will tell you that is not true. Well, I can't prove to you it's not true, but I believe in DNA and ancestral healing very much. And that means that yesterday is changeable. Think about that there, Yoda. No. Ooh, Rosa Lipke, you see blue flowing. What does that mean? I see blue flowing. Rosa Lipke, I see blue flowing. I see blue flowing. Red roses too. So what? Let them take care of it. The world won't fall apart if you don't go in. No. Nope. Blue and silver. Nope. I agree. Nope. Who? As in a current causing waves, yes. You should give it some thought. You never know. Okay, Georgie, get out of my... This is not for you. Nope. Nope. Little C, Big C, if you won another deck, what would you do with it? I see Louis Armstrong. Red roses too. Hey, Georgie Ma Webb says hello. Yee! I'm a booth renter. I know, Tanya sees Georgie in her psychic mind. Give it to someone. Aw, that's cool. Christina, I'm still... Let me know if you got a thing for big cats, because that's who came through for you. Interestingly, actually a serval. You said cervical surgery, and I swear to Swanee, a serval jumped right into the middle of my mind. And I was like, oh, she loves big cats. Nope. Look, I'm going to use Georgie's tail as an antenna to send this out to you guys. Wah, wah, wah. Georgie is sending this out as an antenna. Nope. I'm very sorry about your ex. I am. But I mean also thing for cats, like, not just because someone that you love was a Leo, which I'm guessing is about the cat. Big eyes and water. Yes, that is true, Gail. Big eyes and water. Two animals. No. Nice try, little C, big C. No. All right, y'all are killing me. I don't want to give hints. That doesn't make this fair if I give hints. It's not a dolphin. It's not an eel. Georgie, stop drinking my coffee. Nope. Nope. How can y'all be dancing all around the ocean and still not have this animal? Nope. Kimberly, you don't suck at this. Don't say that, Stefina Squid. No. No. Now y'all are just going to start guessing all the water animals. All right. Thank you, Rosa. You win. Because I have to spell it out for y'all. Octopus. King of Cups. Playing with the King of Cups and knowing that it really smarts. The Joker is the only fool who'll do anything for you. Playing in another lifetime. Rosa Lipke, you win. King of Cups. You win. Oh, God, I got a cat hair in my eye. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. It's drama. Oh, Lordy. Okay, Rosa Lipke, congratulations. Oh, Tiffany, that's true. Octopus. Oh, Gail, you said octopus a long time ago? Sorry. Okay, so Rosa Lipke and Gail, they win on octopus. So Rosa Lipke and Gail, y'all please email me at email me at hal@wildpackwisdom.com. I'm gonna hope that my contact doesn't fall out and that the cat hair gets out of my eye. All right, here we go. I'm pulling more on freedom. You know what? I'm wondering if everybody on this live today doesn't just need to. Maybe there's something going on in the air where those of us that are like conscious livers need to step up our game about passion. Because, you know, I joke about it and go, oh, I'm going to get off my soapbox and I'm going to stop preaching. But honestly, I'm not really preaching because I don't believe anybody should be anyway or should not be anyway. That's none of my business. I have too much problems and too much on my hands trying to be the person that I think I want to be or the person I think I need to be without trying to tell anybody else how they need to be. Good Lord. Lily, you got octopus too? And you, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I totally didn't see it, you guys. I totally didn't see that either. Okay, listen. Here's what you guys do. If you said it before I announced it, if you said something octopus related and I just didn't see it, that's my bad. I am so sorry. Just type in Amy or Teapot or both of you guys. Please just keep a list of this and email it to me. And then y'all also email me. I'll send out more decks. It's no problem. I want to be fair. So just type octopus winner. Just type octo winner, and that way they'll know and I'll know. Okay. So I'm sorry guys. I'm wondering if sometimes you said it too. Okay. Whoever you are, just put it in there. Listen, wonderful. We'll give away a ton of these decks. That's awesome. You know why that's awesome? Because as many people that can get their hands on the arc and work with the animals, the better off everything will be. So I'm in. All right, excellent. Oh, in the first draw, Luann McCarthy. Okay, yeah, so Luann, it does, I think, Christine, I think there's some kind of weird delay in it or something. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so look, here's the bottom line. If you typed in pigeon and I didn't see it, just put Pidge winner. If you said octopus a few days ago. I'm sure you did, Dawn. There'll be another prize for that, Dawn. So, just if you were an octo winner, just write octo winner, and they'll put you on the list. If you If you're a pigeon winner, just put Pidge winner in, and there we go. All right, so with a cat hair in my eye, what time is it? Because I for real got to go. Hold on. Plenty of time. Let me go back in some of the questions. This chat. Oh. Okay, so wait a minute. Back to... Wow, this chat only will let me go back so far. Oh, lordy be. All right, y'all. I apologize. This chat will only let me go back so far. If you've got a question about freedom, please put it in there, please. Please put it in the chat. Oh, yeah. So Christina, just so you know, literally I read, and I know that cervical, you said about cervical spine surgery, and I know that cervical can certainly sound like serval, and it could be argued that that's why I saw a serval, but I know that it's not. Axie, how to free ourselves from repeating, falling back into the same old patterns. That's a fantastic question. All right, I'm on it, Axie. Okay, so Christina, that could have been, it could be argued that that's why I saw serval, but that's not why I saw serval. I did see a serval, but I know what it's like when I'm just seeing something because something has clued me to that, or that it really is a psychic thing. And serval told me, well, thank you, Lillian. Thank you for letting me know I look exhausted. I know you meant it to be sweet. And I feel just fine. Holy cow. So I'm shuffling and all my cards just fell apart. There's Cougar. Told you, Christina. Told you, nanny, nanny, boo, boo. Which is, you've got, a serval is a cat. It's just a beautiful cat. Well, they all are, but here's Cougar also for you, Christina. And so, Christina, just so you know, if you're on my channel and you've asked for a reading, I'm a very straightforward reader. So here's what I'm going to tell you. One of your biggest concerns has been, and I don't know that you've shared this with anybody else, but that you're going to be able to, quote unquote, get back up on the horse, that you'll ever love anyone again, or there'll ever be an intimate relationship again, all that kind of thing. Cougar is here to tell you why, yes, there will be. And I'll leave it at that. So that said, serval, I would look them up. I would look up everything about them. And I would look up everything about them, and I would look up everything about Cougar. And then I would remember that Cougar in this culture can also mean an older woman who preys, quote unquote, on younger men. And I'm not suggesting that will be your situation. What I do know is that Cougar came to tell you that you will love again and you will have an intimate relationship again, because that's something very much on your mind. But, oh, well, there you go. There you go. Your heart has been dampened by your ex's death. Yes, I absolutely know that it has. And you can absolutely heal that. Look at that. See how fast I blinked? You can heal it just like that. Okay, Axie. What animal, what card, what spirit, totem, power animal, what tarot card can help you get over repeating patterns? Another cat. Inverted. You're welcome, Christina. Okay, the tiger is the king of wands and inverted. Okay, here's the story. Here's what tiger in King of Wands is telling me as specifically regards being free from repeating old patterns. Wow. This is alive for the record books, y'all. I'm not sure what's got me so inflamed, but I'm inflamed. I'm just going to be straight up with y'all. I am inflamed. I'm sure it's a culmination of this week, and it's a culmination of reading that in the news this morning about service dogs. But I'm just going to say it, Axie. I'm just going to say it. Because you have not embraced yet being the sovereign ruler in your own life. And when a tiger is upside down, if they're not upside down because they want their belly rubbed, they've been knocked down. I mean, okay, obviously cats sleep on their back. They roll over when they play. They roll over when they want a belly rub. And make no mistake, tigers love belly rubs just as much as the next cat. Every cat loves belly rubs. Period. End of story. But if they're not sleeping and in a place of trust, because that's the only reason a cat will sleep on their back is if they're in a place of trust. That's any animal. The first thing all animals do is protect their underbelly and their throat. It is an instinctual thing. We'll get into that a whole nother day. But that means that you've been knocked over, and any king that's upside down has been knocked down, just like in a game of chess. They don't kneel. Let me just say this again. Real kings do not kneel to anyone unless they are doing it to save someone else's life. And that is the only choice. And even then, some kings will not kneel because what is the life of one compared to saving the life of thousands? Now, that's an argument for another time. I stay away from controversy on my channel, but it is a good philosophical conversation to have, I think, as long as it's not a disagreement. But what I'm telling you, and this is for anybody who's repeating old patterns, because you have not yet stepped up to be the sovereign ruler in your own life. And what that means is this. If you have an old pattern that you don't want to repeat, by nature, that means that pattern must be detrimental to you, or you wouldn't be asking about it. That's Logic 101. That said, a pattern is an addiction. Why do we feel the need to relive drama and trauma? We know it's no good for us. Why do we keep doing it? Why? Well, I would venture a guess to say we may not see it as a living thing coming after us. If a living thing was coming after you, let's say you're at work. Let's say there's a group of mean girls or people that just don't like you and are trying to get you fired, get you in trouble, get you this. Let's say that you've got a partner whose ex is jealous and is always trying to cause the ruckus, whatever. Let's say that you take a look around and notice that every time you get close to success, you get close to freedom, you get close to this, you self-sabotage. Okay? You've just got to look at it like somebody or something is trying to dominate you. Do you want to be dominated? Do you want to be controlled? You want to be kept in prison? Now, that's pretty harsh for people to hear. Believe me, I know that. I absolutely know that. But I'm the reader that people come to when they are ready to make a real change. Other readers, they serve the most beautiful function in this world. I wish I was one of them. A lot of times I wish I was one of them. They are who people go to when they need to feel a peaceful balm, a soothing balm, just be cocooned in love and support and take a respite. I want to cocoon you all in love and support, and I want you to get off your butts and make the change, because it's hard. If you make it hard, just by stating that it's hard, it can be hard. But what if it's not that hard, y'all? What if we've been conditioned to think it's hard or know it's going to be hard or whatever, but it's not really? Because one little word, one little different way of seeing things, a different perspective can be the thing. So for instance, Axie, I don't know you at all. I mean, a little bit. I know you a little bit, but I don't know you. But I have a sense psychically that you've been through a tremendous amount to be where you are. You've had to overcome a lot of outside, you shouldn't do that. Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Why are you making this choice? You shouldn't make this choice. That's not a smart move. I just keep hearing, that's not a smart move. That's not a smart move. That's not going to get you anywhere. That's not a smart move. I keep hearing that about you, Axie. And I am telling you that you've gone ahead and done whatever the HE double hockey sticks you wanted to do. Even if your voice shook, you spoke your truth. It's the same thing when we've got an old pattern. If you can visualize it in your head as the thing that has been saying to you, nope, you're not going to do that, and I'm going to stop you. Nope, you're not going to do that, and you're not going to be that, and you're not going to think that, and I'm going to stop you. Turn around and metaphorically punch it in the eye. Metaphorically visualize just however it is that you naturally deal with the naysayers or the whatever-ers. Just visualize it like that. You know what I mean? And it will move out of your sphere. Like, you'll be like, oh, I win. This morning with my computer, I told Teapot, here we go again. I got sound problems, blah, 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 blah. I got to reboot. I got to do this. I got to do that. I don't know why I never said to my computer before, I said, look, cut the shit. Okay? I'm not having this happen again. And all of a sudden, I was shown exactly what to do to fix the sound. Joel and I have never been able to figure it out, ever. And now I know. Somehow, when my computer when I reboot it, when I clear the cache, the cookies, I do whatever, somehow in OBS, Open Broadcast, or whatever it is that I use, the streaming thing, it resets itself to original settings in sound. Who knew? But I know now I win, and this computer is not holding me hostage anymore. Okay, so that, I talk to inanimate objects all the time. Good, you're a better person for it, Lily. Okay, so you do not hate computers. CCANUL, do not put that hate out there, because computers know, and they will rebel. And if you guys don't think computers are a living thing, you might want to check. Hi, Jeremy. That's Jeremy, y'all, who's helping me out. We say hi, Jeremy. Thanks for helping Mama Bear out. I wish everybody had a Jeremy. He can do everything. Everything. And he'll bring you candy. So all of that said, here we go. All right, I'm going to give away one more deck. One more deck, and then we're going to go. And I hope this reading has been helpful to you all today. I know it was very different. But I want to go back to saying I'm not wound up so much as I'm passionate about the work that I do in this world. Because until everybody is free, truly free, there will always be drama in this world. Now, having said that, I will also give a caveat of this. It's not just everybody being free, but everybody who is free that will choose to do the right thing, choose to do the honorable thing, choose to do the kind thing, choose to do things in balance, which is take care of themselves and the world around them. And that's gonna Dawn, thanks for the help. Demand more money. Yeah, you get it. All right, I'm giving away one more deck. Well, this is interesting. Ashley, I'm not answering those kinds of questions today. I'm answering a question about freedom. But here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to help you with the thing that you don't know that's holding you back, which is this. Sorry, guys, I got cat hair everywhere. Ashley, you have asked, do I still have a chance with my Leo ex? How does he feel about me? Today I'm only answering questions about freedom, but here's what I'm going to tell you. Why would you care if you have a chance with your ex? Why do you care about how he feels about you? He's your ex for a reason. Whatever you think you're missing, whatever you're being held hostage, move along. Why do you care if you still have a chance with him? Does he have a chance with you? And if he does, that's unfortunate, because you deserve better. Not only do you deserve it, you should want it for yourself. I hope that helps set you free, Ashley. Yes, I do. Do I still have a chance with my ex? Why? Free your mind and the rest will follow. Be colorblind, don't be so shallow. Boom, 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 boom. Wow. Mm, mm, mm. That's the song of the day. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Fly. Nope. 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 Dang right. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. You're welcome, Ashley. Oh, here's the other thing I'm hearing for you, Ashley, just really quickly. You've put moving forward in a career, like, look up the word, if you don't know what it means, look up the word self-actualization. You've put your self-actualization on hold while you went pandering after this person. Enough is enough of that. Go to college if that's what you wanted to do. Open a business if that's what you wanted to do. Whatever. But you put your goals on hold to pander after this person. That's enough. Get with program. You are going to do some really cool stuff in your life, and this is a pivotal moment for you. A pivotal moment. Decide to be the best version of you. There you have it. Okay, what is this? Love it. Nope. Lion. Nope. Thank you, Krista Cook. Thank you so much. Lion. Nope. The devil card. Nope. Mama Bear. Same timestamps. CKNUL. Wow. Sovereign ownership. Yes. Step up and be a sovereign leader in your own life. Don't be so shallow. Be colorblind. Hummingbird, frog, condor, no. Boom, 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 boom. Grouse, no. Don, you know there's no grouse in the ark. Salamander. No, but it is a lizard. So I'm going to go ahead and give it to CKNUL, who's won like 50 decks at this point. It's the chameleon, but salamander is really close, so I've got to give it to that. Okay, so here's the story, y'all. Let me just tell you something. I'm going to say it again. I think most of you probably already know this. The reason why this card has everything to do with everything with this animal, this spirit totem and power animal, this chameleon, has every single thing to do with what we're talking about today is people mistakenly think that chameleons change their colors to hide or to camouflage. That's not true at all. They change their colors based on I know, Jason, they change their colors based on temperature, right? And the point is that they decide when they're going to change. They don't let outside stimuli decide when they're going to change, which would be if they did that, it would be an auto response to outside stimuli. They don't do that. They're like, ooh, I feel hot. I'm going to change. I feel cold. I'm going to change. How are you going to set yourself free? I repeat old patterns. I don't like that. I'm going to set myself free. Listen, CKNUL, you've won so much stuff from me. You know the drill. Please email me, hal@wildpackwisdom.com. We have a winner, y'all. Yes, they only do that to stress. Well, yeah, but is it stress? Is it stress, Lily? Or do they just not want to feel hot? Or they just not want to feel cold? I don't know that it's stressful. Last night I woke up, I was freezing for some reason, and it didn't stress me out. It kind of torqued me because it woke me up in the middle of the night. But you know what I'm saying? And oh wait, sorry. Back to the gal who said I look exhausted. I'm not exhausted. I just don't have any makeup on, and this is The bags under my eyes actually are because I haven't slept very much this week. I've had this crazy creative burst and have just been creating. It's unbelievable. Um, but this is what I look like with absolutely no makeup on and hardly being slept. But yeah, right, like a threatened. But see, Lily, that's not the thing. They don't change their colors because of threat. They change their colors because of temperature. So, oh, really, little C, big C? Sorry, that would be me. I missed it. Little C, big C, email me again and I'll get you set up for that. My bad. Truly, I apologize. Truly, I apologize. Just email me again and I'll get it set up. So, I will tell you that you have the opportunity in this moment to, hold on, I gotta block somebody. You have the opportunity in this moment to decide, like Goldilocks, is this one too hot? Is this too cold? Is this one just right? If you know what's going to feel just right and you know what feels wrong, then stop moving toward things that feel wrong, too cold, too hot. Make only the decisions and only the actions. Be the sovereign ruler of your own world. That's it. And everything else is fine. Everything else is fine. So, I love you guys. I hope you have a great weekend. I am hoping it'll take me through the next week, but I am hoping that by the end of next week I'll be back to posting daily readings and also just an unbelievable onslaught of free tutorials and free classes online and that kind of thing. And I am getting that membership thing ready that you guys were talking about, where you guys that have the membership will have a little bit more access to me personally, readings and tutorials and classes that won't be available just because there's just not enough hours in the day. So anyway, I will, again, I wish you all have a great weekend. I hope this was helpful. If you go to church on Sunday, you don't have to. You already been to church today. I'm teasing. And I will say, do what? Do good things for animals, including yourself, and stay wild. Take care, everybody.